Hello and welcome to a Smurd P video, and today we are looking at Transformers Studio Series, and this is the War for Cybertron Barricades, and it even says Gamer Edition Barricade, which I never noticed before. And this is figure number 2 in the collection. On the side they've got a nice controller there. This is their plastic free packaging. He changes in 15 steps. Let's hope he's more of a fun transformation than Bumblebee. Video game inspired Dark Energon. Yeah, there was Dark Energon in that game, I feel. Was there? Could be talking crap. Anyway, backdrop included. Barricade assists in a mission to locate an ancient power called Dark Energon. There we go. And then this side, we got some beautiful artwork there. So if you're a minting collector box and you like Deluxe class figures, you can collect this. So I'm going to get them open and we can have a closer look. Okay, so here is Barricade out of the packaging, and first of all we have this this backdrop here, which looks different to the others that we've seen, a little bit less darker, but it is something. I'm not really a fan of backdrops, but hey, it's a nice thing to add in here. So let's have a look at Barricade. Now, I don't know what it is, but I just don't like him. I'm not sure whether it's the colors or the positioning, but something about him I just don't like. So, if I can focus on there, come on. There's a nice little eyes in there, so that's really cool. I do like these little pieces here. It almost looks like a little face, and you got a nice Decepticon logo there. And then pretty much everything is very, very simple. You know, it's gray, it's dark, nothing special. There is, my camera focus, this backpack, but it actually looks kind of deliberate in terms of you have this, it looks like he can blast off or something like that. That's the way that I look at that. That's pretty cool. Got some hollowness in there, and you can see where the legs join up to this section here, which is a wee bit disappointing, but, you know, it's Hasbro. Do we expect anything less? Now, if you want, you can add the gun onto there. So you can just drop that on there, and it just sits very, very nicely. Now, Hasbro have done the usual ridiculous gimmick that I really do not like it in this line. I would have preferred a normal gun. This did not need a gimmick. I mean, I feel like I remember Optimus's arms firing out. That's quite cool. But to have the gimmicks with the gun, I just don't like it. So literally you take it off again, and then you pop the gun on there, like so. And that just looks really, really awkward, because it's right on the elbow. It's not on some lower arm and looks a little bit cooler. It's right on the elbow, so it does look a little bit bizarre. So there is that. The other thing that is bugging me, this figure keeps falling over, man. Yeah, if I can get that back in there, it's the arms. I really so like, do you know what? I've messed that up. So they got this little joint here. However, that sits like that. Maybe you could just do it. Wait a minute. Maybe it's just me. Just put that in there. No, that is not designed to go. Sorry, I'm making a right hash of this now. I wonder if it's going on. Oh my goodness, right, just go in, damn it. Oh, do you know what? It's a specific shape, just to add. There we go, right. Okay, that makes it even worse. I don't know. For goodness sake, right. This is going disastrous. This is disastrous, right. That is saying it only goes in like that. Right, okay, which is ridiculous, because to get him to use his elbow normally, so apologies for that, that was disastrous. You've got to move the hand like that, and then you've got this piece here, which means it sits at this really awkward positioning, like I've gone back 10 years in terms of Transformers Whereas I feel like it should be like that. Maybe I can turn it like that. Maybe, okay, maybe I can get away with it like that. But then you lose the bendy bit there, which is why you want it that way. Other than that, this is how it comes out of the packaging. So it's out of sideways. So looking at this, the only way to do it is to, once again, turn it that way, which is not how it is on the thing. It seems to be that it's meant to be this way. But it just doesn't make any sense. Oh, sorry, maybe it's not that way. Maybe I've done it wrong. Like this, yeah. But then you can't bend that piece. So that is a big, big reason for me not liking this figure. Also, everything just keeps popping out. This whole back section's just come off. He's floppity-doppity. He's just falling over. I'm trying to get him to stay in a reasonable position, and he keeps flopping over. And this bit keeps popping out. It's like it's one of those really annoying clips that don't really clip in there. So from that perspective, I'm a little bit disappointed. So anyway, I felt like this might be the weakest of the three. So there he is next to Optimus Prime. So you can see there's a nice size next to Optimus. And, oh, I'm sorry, I've just thrown the scissors at you guys. And there he is next to Bumblebee. Let me push him back like that. Bring that in like that, and maybe make this look a little bit better. There we go. So there the three of them are together. And I'm sorry I threw scissors at you like a maniac that I am. So yeah, so Barricade so far is my least favorite figure. But don't get me wrong, Bumblebee's transformation was horrendous. I am not transforming that figure again. So, articulation wise. So it's really weird how this, I'm not sure whether it's a mistake or what, but it certainly looks like it's like this. I'm trying to look at the pictures. Can't really tell. Yeah, really frustrating. I'm finding that frustrating. So anyway, so the head does have minor. Yeah, no, he can go round. It has some nice movement there. It's a bit tough. Got a little upsy and downsy. The arm would be able to go 360, but you got this backpack here. As you go, oh goodness sake, this is getting bloody ridiculous. Anyone want to come and do this for me? So that piece has just popped out. So the arm can go up, but you do have this extra piece here, so it's not going to get very far. There is a single there, but it's in the most inappropriate place. There is movement on the hand, as you can see. You can move the hand around like so. There is a full 360 on there, but you've got these wheel pieces here, so it doesn't necessarily move exactly. You can lift those legs up a little bit, but you're restricted once again by the wheels. There is movement on the ball joint there. There is a little lift up there, not much if I'm being honest with you. There is an up and down, but no movement left or right. So in terms of articulation, this is certainly something that is missing out on articulation. So without ado, I will go get this Transformer changed into his Ort mode. That came out completely wrong, by the way. Okay, so it's like the opposite of Bumblebee. So for all its flaws in robot mode and those awful, awful arms, the Ort mode looks absolutely gorgeous. I really like it. However, I will say that it does feel, not that I look for anything special with these, it does look like a toy. You can tell this is a toy. Not that I expect it to look like a real car or anything, but it feels a little bit more of a, I don't know, weaker plastic. I'm not sure, you know. I really don't know what I'm going with in terms of what I'm saying here. It just feels a little bit weaker in terms of the plastic or something. I don't know. I don't like something about it, but I still like it. I prefer this Ort mode than Bumblebee's. The transformation in particular for this nice and smooth, no dramas, no issues. I didn't spend 40 minutes messing around with it. Literally, I spent 2 minutes and I was done. But it looks cool. I love these bits on the front. There's a little like snow cones like that. I guess that's why it's called Barricade, because he bashes into things, etc., and gets you into the places where the Autobots are to kill them. I love how this armor comes together to make this big sort of rising back piece as well. The colors seem to gel really well. The gray, the black, and the purple look very, very cool. I'm not gonna lie, I remember the Barricade, the one on the Prowl mold. I thought I liked that as well, that Barricade version, etc. However, I don't remember what that version's from. This is definitely from this series. So I'm not sure where the other Barricade version came from. I don't remember in the cartoon, the comics. Maybe I've completely missed something. I got mad. Everything seems to be nice and tidy underneath there. It rolls really coolly, and you can stick the gun on the top. Now, the good thing about the Warfare Cybertrons, I'm not modding because it's not an Earth mode. It is a Cybertron mode. He has a gun in there that blasts there. Don't get me wrong, I still hate this ridiculous gimmick that they have designed here. I have no idea why they've done that. Rather than just them holding simple guns. Maybe it's because perhaps in the game, like I said, I haven't played the game for a while. It's a 10-year-old game. Maybe that's what they used to do. The guns used to come out of their hands. I really can't remember. And I love this bit on the back, this sort of engine going on here as it blasts off. Now, so just so I'm clear, I'm not going to transform any of the other, especially not Bumblebee or Optimus Prime, to show them with them. But I can tell you this, Bumblebee will be smaller. Prime is bigger, not Beast Wars Primal. Prime is bigger than this. So anyway, I hope you like my video. If you do, please, I'd really appreciate you supporting my channel by subscribing. And if you do like my channel, of course, thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Really do appreciate it if you survived this long. Thank you to everybody that is subscribed to my channel. Appreciate you folks a great deal. As well as you watching this video. If you're not subscribed, it doesn't matter to me. Like it either way. If you're subscribed, if you're not subscribed, you know, I appreciate you watching this video, especially if you survived this long while I'm rambling on. So anyway, make sure you look after yourself. Very important these days. And as always, embrace geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.